Oh, it's already started.
Alright, vloggers, edition of Sean Simpson here with the mustachioed Royce. I'm excited, man.
What's up, y'all?
And you got the guns, man. The guns, the mustache, and the hair.
We're in the hot tub. I gotta show off the gun.
Yeah, man.
Start off hot.
Yeah.
Attitude era. What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Now, man, you're from Colorado, coming to California. Colorado is like very small. I think it's only one promotion in Colorado.
There's a few. There's like 4 or 5, but it definitely is a lot more isolated, and that was one of the reasons why I moved out to California. There's just so much more that I can get to, whether it's driving, flying. You're more connected. I have a lot of love for Colorado, and I think to me, that's a cool thing. It's one of my unique characteristics because there's not a lot of indie wrestlers that are coming out of Colorado. There's not a lot of wrestlers in general coming out of Colorado.
We got Bobby Lashley, the biggest known person from Colorado.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's actually from Wyoming or something. He went to high school in Wyoming, but he definitely reps Colorado. Too Cold Scorpio.
It went off again.
What?
Yeah. It just shut off. Is it still recording? It's still recording and just shut off in the back.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Oh boy.
Oh, Alex, for the first time, it's still recording. Because our camera woman does not know it turns off in the back.
Oh boy.
Oh well, we'll continue.
This is great.
I'm so sorry,
on
everybody.
No, we're keeping it all.
Yeah, we're keeping it all
live.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I know, I think a lot of influence from Trent and Chuck on my spots, and definitely the Kevin Steen show is a big influence on my show.
Yeah.
But I just like to just keep it light and fun. That's what I try to do.
It's way more funny if you include the fuck ups.
I know.
No, but I think I showed my face. Oh, okay, it's just whatever.
No,
Yeah,
he's good. Hey, you got yourself on camera. You're part of this now. We're all here. We're sharing this moment.
It's the second day of using this camera. This is our 5th interview with it.
Cool. What's
made you just the more opportunities in California? What made you make the jump?
I had more connections already on the West Coast. I'd already been working for FSW in Las Vegas and doing quite a bit in Northern California. And I'd been talking to Dave Marquez with Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. So I thought there was just a lot more of a connection for me out here, out west. And I think that attitude-wise, I love the weather out here. It's gorgeous.
Less snow.
Less snow for sure. I've already been in places that have real weather, and I like paradise. So it just seemed like the west side was where I fit in at for sure.
How was your turn run? Hollywood run has been great. That code is awesome. The theme's great. How did you run so far? You feud with Suede, and you're on TV every week. Central Hollywood, catching on Fight everywhere.
Yeah, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood has definitely been a great experience for me so far. Seems like me and Ray Rosas are going to lock up next for the TV title, so I'm definitely super excited about that. I was definitely really happy about the whole PB3 Cup run to come in so new and be able to get all the way to the finals. And then, eventually I got my revenge on Suede. And, Suede had that match against MJF. How did that turn out for you? Oops. Sorry, Suede. But no, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood's been great, man. I've been really lucky to get in there and lock up with some of the best, for sure.
What have you learned from working that crowd? I know it's kind of an odd crowd, Oxnard. How is it working that TV style and it's different?
Luckily I'd had a little bit of experience with working TV before. I had done Paragon.
Paragon from Vegas,
Yeah, Vegas, Sam's Town, all that. So I'd had at least a little bit of experience, but it definitely was still a lot of adjustments. But luckily I'm a pretty quick learner. I keep my ears open. I listen to anything that Dave has for me, any critiques, whatever. I feel like TV wrestling is something that certain people are more geared for, than others, and I definitely think that's a strength of mine for sure.
And also, you've been all over NorCal, man. How did that get started? How did you get into the scene over there in NorCal?
So honestly, I gotta give a shout out to Sledge.
Sledge is an awesome dude. I interviewed him years ago. Need to book Sledge in SoCal. He hasn't been in SoCal in a long time.
It's been a while. Definitely, big shout out to Sledge. He came to Colorado for a show. It was actually a deathmatch show.
Oh yeah, the Primos tournament. Yeah, Primos.
Deathmatch. Shout out to Primos. Primos is where I started training out of the butcher shop for Primos. So, Sledge came and he wrestled me on the deathmatch show, but we were one of the few straight matches, just a normal match. And we were getting really good reactions, and I was kind of talking to him. So I was like, I gotta travel more. I was like, I need to get into California a little bit. And he was like, well, if you come out here, you're at least for sure booked for me. And from there, I started coming out and doing, you know, I wasn't known at all in California, so I'd have to, you know, fly myself over, but do 3-4 shows a weekend, make my money back from the flight, sell some merch, whatever, have a good time, make some connections. So from there, it was just, I was doing those trips, you know, once or twice a month, and kind of getting myself out there, and I started to get a little bit, you know, more of a name in Northern California, and get my stuff out there, make more connections, you know, get some better matchups. And since then, my momentum right now in Northern California, I feel really good about, because I'm doing, you know, I'm doing Revolution, I'm doing Hood Slam, I'm doing APW, I'm doing like all the kind of the top Northern California promotions. So I feel like things are finally starting to come around for me up there. It's nice.
You're everywhere. Seeing that now, you're part of the tag champion for FSW. 1%. Also FSW working with there.
What's up, Jarrell? Shout out to Jarrell Nelson. Yeah, we're me and Jarrell Nelson, the 1%. We are the FSW tag team champions. So that's been really cool. It's been a really, really good run. And I know we just have more big stuff planned. You know, me and Jarrell are starting to branch out a little bit more with the 1% outside of just FSW as well. So that's been really cool.
You also got to talk about Monday Night Raw. On Monday, you were concessions. Tell us about the Raw experience of being out over there.
I don't know who Kevin Owens is. I just work the concessions, man. I just take these water bottles and I put them into the carrying case. You know, that's me.
How crazy was that day, man?
It was cool, man. It was definitely cool. I mean, I didn't really expect to get on TV, so it was definitely really cool when I got the chance to get on TV. And when they were like, they came up and they're like, oh, you don't have any neck tattoos? I was like, all right, cool. I have like a speaking role now. It was fun. It was definitely cool. Like my mom, my dad saw that. You know, I got the random like Twitter famous for like half a second, which was nice. You know, got a couple followers, and then it was like, you know, and again, but it was a blast.
How was that backstage? It seemed like half of SoCal was back in there.
Yeah,
like everyone on the West Coast is back there.
We had a good crew. It was fun. We had Sledge was there. Yeah. Sledge was getting his party boy on in the conga line. I don't know. We had Hobo was there. Former guest of the hot tub. Hobo was there. Dizzy Dorada. Quite a few people.
Even Odie was there doing the parking thing. I didn't catch Odie, but
he was the valet. He looked like he was Percy Pringle the Fourth when he had the whole get up on. Oh my god.
They only showed the back of him, so I have good friends with Odie, but I'm like, I felt bad and recognize him right there.
I mean, you can tell from the voice.
The voice, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell from the voice it's Odie.
Also, let's talk about you wrestle Slam. Also, SoCal's version, Wrestle for Wrestling, Mr. Burbank. That's right. I seen you moved out here, but you weren't on shows, just lurking around. Yeah, I was like, what? Royce guy is just lurking around shows. How was it? Now you're working with a lot of
yeah, I'm looking around. What's up?
A lot of good people. Like, how is it with Kendrick? That guy is a mastermind, a genius.
Yeah, he's an evil genius. He's
I think he's a genius for good. I think he's a genius for good.
No, you don't know him well enough. He's petting a Persian cat. You can just see a silhouette. He's cackling. That's Brian Kendrick right now. I guarantee it. No, Kendrick's great. It's really, really cool. I feel like between, you know, wrestling, pro wrestling, Hood Slam, and like DDT, I've gotten to work all the crazy, like, they're their own little universe promotions, except for I need to complete it and work for Shikara.
And you have like Freak Show.
And Freak Show, yeah. But Freak Show just came back, right? Like they weren't running for quite a bit.
They run here and there, and they get kicked out of LA because certain people wouldn't stop smoking by the neighbors. You can tell what tag team likes to smoke a lot, and they were like, yeah. The neighbors get mad and start throwing fireworks over the fence to like get mad at people.
Neighbors, come on.
Neighbors the worst enemy of the wrestling shows.
Yeah.
Our neighbors complaining.
Freaking narcs.
Narcs. You mentioned DT, I forgot. You were in Japan. How was that? You were in Japan.
Yeah.
I was like, Royce in Japan. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I got to do 3 tours for DDT Pro Wrestling, which is really, really cool. DDT is one of the coolest crews. I mean, everyone there is really nice, really humble, and just wants to work hard to make the best pro wrestling product possible. And I think a lot of the times they really succeed at that. So I've been very, very blessed that I've gotten to work with them quite a bit. I spent like literally a quarter of the year there last year, which was a damn cool experience, and hopefully I get to do it again sometime.
How was that change, like going from like the United States to Japan, just living there? I know like Kevin Owens hated it. A lot of people love it or hated it. Like, how'd you like it?
Loved it. I loved it. You feel like a little, like, it's like a big deal. People care about wrestling over there. Both Japan and Mexico are very similar, where they care about wrestling a lot. You really get treated with a higher status. Simple living, eating good. I like Asian cuisine, so I thought that the food was really good. I thought it was just nice getting up, and the only responsibility I had to worry about was working out or wrestling or whatever it was for the day. Getting to see the whole countryside and getting to tour all over Japan, with some really, really talented people and share some cool life experiences was, it was, priceless.
That's what wrestling's all about. You get to travel on someone else's time. That's what I've always heard. I've always heard. Yeah. But also, you're part of one of the biggest shows in Mexico, Dragonmania. Talk about that experience.
Yeah, Dragonmania was just really that just happened at the end of last month. Shout out to Gabriel Ramirez, Pro Wrestling Revolution, for helping make that happen. That was crazy. That was the biggest crowd I've ever wrestled for. I think there was like 12,400 people there. We were in the semi-main. There was like Team Revolution versus Team All Japan, and to share the ring with Jun Akiyama and Zeus, and some legendary talent like that was definitely a really, really big honor. The elevation in Mexico City was crazy. It was like 8,000 feet or something like that, and I was ready to die.
But you're from Colorado. That's elevation right there. Colorado's elevation.
Yeah, but then I came out here and I became a pansy. I'm too pampered now. I'm a diva. I can't. I've been out here since last October, so now I'm used to California. I have asthma, but I usually keep it under wraps, with my inhaler, and I work out quite a bit and all that. But man, that elevation was, and
there's a lot of smog too, right? Very, very bad.
It's not high air quality.
Yeah,
definitely not high air quality. But what an experience! Like I don't know. I'm still kind of almost trying to process some of how it was, and then the next day we got to do IWRG. So that's Arena Naucalpan, where they filmed part of Nacho Libre, and then Silver King was in our match with us, and he's the one that played Ramses in Nacho Libre. So like I felt like I was Nacho. I was in there fighting Ramses. It was like a cool little Easter egg for me.
And I think there's SoCal fans are different because there's Hollywood fans are different. But now you're gonna go to two promotions that people know. You're dating for ABS and you're going to Ground Zero. How about those promotions? How excited are your opponents coming up for those promotions?
Those are two, yeah. I guess I'll talk about Ground Zero first, just because that's the week before. But I'm definitely, basically when Benny was talking to me about coming to Ground Zero, of course I was interested. But one of my first things was I asked for Doug. I said I want to wrestle Doug because I honestly think this is an important match for me in Southern California wrestling. Because Doug is one of those guys that Doug gets a lot of attention. Doug has really good matches, and people care about Doug's matches. And I think that I can get, I think that I'm getting there where people are starting to realize that, I'm a good wrestler. That Royce Isaac, that's someone we should pay attention to. But I think that with someone like Doug, that gives me an opportunity to have a few more eyes on me, where I can, maybe show some people like this is what I do, and I'm right here too in SoCal. So I think that's kind of a big prove yourself match for me here in SoCal.
That's in 2 weeks. That's July 14th.
July 14th, Ground Zero, San Diego. Yeah.
And then the weekend after.
The weekend after is AWS, which is another big one that I've been looking forward to this for a while. I think Bart asked me almost 3 months ago, and Tyler Bateman, I think he's one of the best wrestlers in the world right now.
Bateman and Douglas James, back-to-back wins, two of the top guys. Right?
Two of the top guys in the area, two of the top guys, I would say, just in indie wrestling that, they can compare to anyone. Bateman's probably the top 3 striker in wrestling. I would say he's one of the most innovative, interesting strikers to me, and someone that I personally enjoy watching.
Yeah.
So that's another one of those things that, you know, I'm bringing my A game, and me and Tyler are good friends, so that means we're just gonna hit each other that much harder, and I know we're gonna bring that much more out of each other, you know, when it comes time to wrestle.
Was it good as a random question card interview since you got all the wrestling stuff?
Yeah, man.
So how is the nightlife compared to Colorado? What's the Colorado nightlife? What do you do for fun in Colorado?
Colorado's got a great nightlife. It's Denver is a big city, guys. I don't know. It's not like we're all in the mountains just yeehaw. Like Denver's a big city. Denver's like a little mini LA.
We got the Broncos.
We got the Broncos. We've won 3 Super Bowls. We're like a big deal.
Yeah.
No, Denver's definitely got a good nightlife. There's plenty of drinking and bars and all that kind of stuff. You can do, you know, nice, you know, bar crawl downtown, all that stuff. Anything you can do in LA for the most part, except for you're not going to run into a movie star while you do it, and you'll probably pay a little less money.
And we go both places. In realtimematchpoint.com, you can check it out if you partake in the green, which makes all this show happen. Is realtimematchpoint.com helps that. So how was the transition? Like, how were you like from Colorado, born and raised in Colorado?
I was actually born in Connecticut.
Born in Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut on the East Coast. I moved to Colorado when I was 8, though.
Oh, okay.
So I lived there for like 20 years. I did go to college in Iowa, so I was kind of Colorado and Iowa for that time. But I mean, I would say I'm from Colorado because I lived there for the majority of my life. So,
what were the big changes, like uprooting your life from Colorado to SoCal? What were the big changes, and like, what were the negatives and positives?
I mean, it's just to me, it's never been crazy to like just pack up my life and start over and make new friends. Same thing when I went to college in Iowa. It was like I didn't know anyone out at my new college, and I made new friends. And then when I came back from college, I feel like I made even a new set of friends, even though I was back in Colorado. You know, it's just sometimes you have to make moves for, you know, career advancement. You know, if you want to be in an area where more eyes are on you. I don't know. Life has been pretty similar for me since I started down the wrestling road. My focus has all been on wrestling and how to further myself in wrestling. So when you're so tunnel visioned and focused, I don't think, you know, you really notice all these little life changes or like what, oh, you know what I mean? I'm not really going out like crazy. I'm not really like partying like crazy. I'm not really like, you know, I'm really focused on wrestling and how can I further myself in that.